Hello and welcome, my friends. How are you? Well, today I'm here to do this new moon in the sign of Cancer. And the sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon, so I had to make this video. But I'm going to be kind of slow motion. I had a little accident, but I got my Larimar on, okay? Comes only from Dominican Republic, so water sign Cancer, so had to bring out the Larimar. But this pandemic, stuck in the house, so I've been like painting some rooms, just fresh coats, because it hasn't been painted in 5 years. So, but I was on the ladder, and I wasn't wearing sneakers. I had like slippers on, it was in like my jammies and slippers, but I was expecting a phone call, so the phone's ringing. I'm like, okay, let me get that. So I was moving a little too fast, I guess, and I slipped out of the slipper and fell, and then I, thank God I fell on my left side, because if I would have sprained my right arm, that would have been a hot mess, because I do everything with my right hand, brain just goes straight to the right arm. But I sprained my left arm, and it's going to take like 10 weeks to heal. So I keep this brace on it now, and this just happened like 4 days ago. But I want to make this video, so I figured, keep cast on. I have to, because it's so, it really is so. I've never had my wrists or anything broken. I did break a leg like 15 years ago, and that was horrible. That took like 10 months to heal. That was crazy too. But now I wouldn't even know it, that I broke my leg. But anyway, fast forward. So we want to do this video, but I can't really shuffle the cards like I like to do. So I brought up my my Robin Hood double deck here. So I'm just going to use my right arm to pick some cards, okay? But I did want to open with this too, for this, because we're in a, okay, so this new moon is going to be on the 9th, and it's in the Cancer, but this is July, August. We want to look at this month of July, because it's going to be July 9th. So July, August is called the Hay Moon, Moon of Attunement, and Leo King's Moon, resonant in tone Maya. Okay, so the end of July and August is Leo, the sign of Leo. So the tarot card is the Emperor, okay? These are the correspondences. The tarot is the Emperor. So this is powerful for all of us, and we don't read male or female here. We're all harnessing the energies, okay? So the tarot card is the Emperor. The herbs are honeysuckle, lemon balm, and jasmine. So for those of you who like to work with herbs or different kind of essences of herbs. The colors are green, ocean blues, coral. Okay, so the colors are green, ocean blues, and coral. The stones are ocean jasper, lepidolite, and aquamarine. Okay, and I wanted to wear my aquamarine ring, but I couldn't get it over my finger, and I couldn't get over this finger either, so I wore my amethyst instead. But aquamarine. Okay, so that's why I'm wearing a little blue right here, and that's why I brought the Larimar out. But my aquamarine ring that my grandmother gave me, I couldn't get it over the swollen finger. Okay, and the animals are crab, turtle, dolphin, and whale. Okay. And the goddesses are Juno, which is Roman. The goddesses are Roman, Juno, Hera, Greek, Sulis, Celtic, life-giving goddess, and Nephthys. And the Egyptian parents, Sulis and Nephthys. And then I wrote here, the parents are Geb and Nut, goddess of death, and Amentation, the siblings of Isis, Osiris, Horus, and Set. Okay? And the medicine for this month, the peak of summer, relaxed energy, preparing, dream work. Okay? And the creative power is to channel, and the action is to inspire. Okay, so think about that. The creative power is to channel. Okay, so have pen and paper handy, and the action is to inspire. Okay, so I'll place that down here for now. All right, so And I also brought out the runes so we can read a couple runes as we shut it down, okay? But, so this is how I'm going to do it, because we got the right hand doing well, but just when we will read some runes at the end, okay? So, this is a double deck of my Robin Wood. Okay, so I'll take the glasses off for the moment, and we're just going to pull. And I've already kind of shuffled and, not shuffled, but I, you know, made sure they're all standing tall, and I put them in an order. Okay, so let's just, I'm not even going to look. We're going to pick 9 cards, okay? Okay, so let me just, let's see how we're going to do this. Number 2. Okay. Number 3. Okay. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Number 9. Okay? Alrighty. So let me hold my little stone here. And let's see what we have going on for this new moon. Cancer new moon. Okay. Oh, got to put on the little glasses here. Okay, so we got a, looks like a page of coin here. No, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Coin. Okay, very nice. So this is, we talk about, you know, the Knight, Queen, and Kings, and the pages already in the castle. And you can see he's on his handsome steer here, and he's holding a pentacle, a coin, and he's on the earth, which depicts Mother Earth, the coins, the pentacles. And he's standing, he has a little smile on his face. I don't know if you can see him. I don't want to get it too close, but he's holding, he's smiling, he's like, you know, he loves his destiny, he loves his life, and he loves his horsey. Yeah, he looks like he's in a good mood. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Very good. Okay, we like that to open up. Oopie, nope. Ah! Oh, look how beautiful. The Queen of Cups is here. The Queen of Water. Another one in the castle. So this was the 9th card I picked. So you can see she's also sitting in her shell, and the seagulls are flying around. She's holding the cup, and the cup is illuminating, and she's at her presence. She's calm by the seashore. That's her favorite place to be. I got a little hair on my, I'm sorry. But she's doing fabulous as well. So that's really nice. Oh, yeah. And her robe, you know, she's sitting in her glory. She's in the meditative way by the seashore. And for any of you all can do that as well. I encourage that. I haven't been out to the beach in so long because, you know, like I was sharing another read, so many people don't wear masks and stuff, and I don't want to go out there. Okay, now we have the 8 of Cups, another water card. Great. And you can see we have Luna shining here. Okay. Looks like they're looking at a new moon too, and there's some birds. And this person is powering up. 8 speak of that power. And yet, like he's in a meditative mode as well. In respect, he's harnessing Luna, and he's holding his wand. You know, like he's ready to make meditative time powerful. And it's an evening time, so looks good here. Okay, so take advantage. And new moons speak of new beginnings, so meditate on that. Okay, meditate on what's to come down the road for you all. Okay, now we have 7 of Cups, more water here. Okay, and Cancer water signs. So, and you can see this is a maiden here, and she's like imagining. And 7 speak of that, you know, spiritual victory or challenges, but it seems like she's searching for that victory. You can see she's praying about the stars. She has an animal totem of a snake right there. She's praying at that castle, you know, the masquerade of life, to know what's next. Victory with that, what the Romans would wear and the Greeks would wear when they won a victory. That kind of a, what do they call it? I know there's a specific term. When they get the laurel wreath around their head, there's jewelry, okay? So meaning money, and then here's dragon, that have to be fierce and fearless, okay? Be fierce and fearless. But she's got her, you know, head up in the clouds, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's called imagination. You gotta dream before you make the dreams come true, right, my friends? Okay. Oh! Ooh, we got a blank card. Okay. This doesn't come out too often. Where'd I put them? Oh, here they are. Wow, that's kind of wild. That doesn't come out too much. I don't even think there was a blank card in here, but yeah, that's great. Oh, the Hierophant is here. The first major arcana card comes through. Okay, and this is like, you know, the priest type figure. He can marry you, you know. He has wisdom connected to the higher powers that be. And he's got two little, you know, boys there, altar boys. Like, I was raised Catholic, so they're called altar boys. Okay, but that's good. You know, he's one of a religious figure. So, you know, see what's happening with that, okay? Make your dreams. Just see the little boys are praying. That's what we do. We pray for our dreams to come true, okay? We pray for our dreams to become true, and hopefully they become blessed as well. We receive blessed dreams, all right? First major arcana card, okay. So let's see what happens here. Ooh! I love that she came through, the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about the moon. Obviously. Obviously. How good. I love this High Priestess picture. But here we have a full moon there, but we're talking about this new moon coming up, but that's okay. She's all about the moon. That's how she gains her prophecies and her energies, and she follows all the cycles of the moon. Number 2. So now we have 2 major arcana cards coming through. I've always liked this image, and she's holding a crystal ball, okay? And she's got her, you know, book of magic there as well. And she's out in the nighttime, outside. So this is nice. I like that. I like it. I like it. Wonderful. So let's stand her tall. Let's stand her over here. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Now we're coming through. Now we come through with the Empress. Another major arcana card. The Empress and her bounty. This Empress is shown pregnant. I don't know if you can see that, but, and she's, you know, creating. And she has a baby in her body, growing. And she's always, the Empress is always a fascinating female, as is the High Priestess. They are the most 2 powerful females of the tarot. The High Priestess and the Empress, and that they came back to back. That's all good. We like it like that. So, you know, and here we are talking about Luna, feminine receptive energies. So, you know, and for the men who watch my videos, you know, embrace that side. You know, we're both male, female, you know what's going on in this world now. There's so much transgender and stuff, and, you know, if you love, I love you back, okay? I don't judge people. You bring us joy, you bring us love, I'm right with you, okay? But that they came together is pretty awesome. That doesn't happen a lot. I can't remember what I did yesterday, but some things I remember when I'm doing tarot, when I'm reading the tarot, and to have the High Priestess and the Empress arrive together side by side, that doesn't happen a lot. So this is awesome. So this water sign Cancer new moon is muy importante for you all to journal down, write your affirmation of what you want to see in the next month, 6 months, make it happen, okay? And then pray with these 2 gals. And the Hierophant is over there saying pray, 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 okay? You gotta pray. You gotta pray. Wow, now we got the Knight of Pentacles we had, and the Knight of Swords. So you see all these people, the Hierophant speak to the, people in the castle a lot too. Even, they look for him like the Empress would be speaking to him. But here we have the Knight of Coin of Earth, and now we have the Knight of Swords of Air. So intellectually, keep your thoughts true to you, okay? Keep your thoughts where you want to make your dreams to come true, okay? And I believe in writing in journals, especially if you wake up from a dream, write it down. Date it and write it down. Always date it, because that when you look back, you can remember date it, so okay, I was in that time, I was in that phase of my life at that time, all that good stuff. But yes, and you can see that Excalibur sword he has is on lightning bolt fire there. It's got a lightning bolt, so, saying that whatever you're thinking about, your intellectual side, the air element, they want to help you. They want it to happen, okay? Because you can see the lightning bolt is hitting his sword. So it's like electricity, like get it together, and he's got this awesome Pegasus flying in the clouds. Very powerful. Another power card. So let's put them together, the two knights with the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, and last card here. Whoa! The King of Pentacles now, the King of Earth. This is great. The Queen of Water, the High Priestess, the Empress, the King of Earth, okay? So, again, and you can even see right here, let me hold it like this, that we got a castle in the background right there. Can you see that? So this castle, obviously he lives in that castle, but it's like, you all can start really, this reading is telling me, and again, this new moon in water sign Cancer, Mama Cancer, ruled by the moon, ruled by Luna, that they want you really to start making your dreams come true, okay, no matter what age you are. And get outside, get outdoors. I think they're telling me this too, because I'm a Queen of Pentacles, and I have not been to that beach in a year, and I literally can walk to the beach, but I got to get out there. I think so. And now it's summertime, so beautiful. Wow, we had some players going on here. Okay, so let's make this happen. Let's make it happen. Hold on. Okay, we're going to stand him tall right here. So we got some cards that are speaking to us in respect. We can learn from these kind of individuals, okay? We can learn from them. So, all of them. The Hierophant we can learn from. The Knight of Swords, the Intellect, Air. The Knight of Earth, Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, we can love about her. She brings love to the table. The High Priestess is all, learn so much from the, about magic and the invisible intelligence. And then, of course, the Empress. She's married to the Emperor. Okay, she's the numero uno in the castle as a female to go. And then we got the King of Earth as well. Let's stand them tall right there. Okay? Beautiful. And the High Priestess, she knows a lot about what's hidden. And it's good to recognize that you need to learn things that are hidden, okay? All right, so let's pull a rune and see what the runes have to say. Let me see what time it is. Where am I at? Oh, good. We're just 20 minutes into it. Okay, I'm liking this read. In my birth code, 3/11/1960, I'm a Queen of Pentacles, but in the Mayan, I'm also a High Priestess, which I just learned that out a few years ago by this Mayan woman, all about the Maya wisdom. Whoa! This reading is just doing its own good thing. So this is the Unknowable. This rune is very powerful. This rune is like really the most powerful. Okay? let's read it first, and then I might pick one more to bring that pairing up. But this is literally one of the most powerful runes. And this is a double rune deck, so let's see what's going on. Okay, this is great. This is wonderful. It really is. You know, some reads, you know, take a little sideways stance sometimes, but this one is just coming. I mean, everyone's in the castle. Now we got the Unknowable here. This is awesome. Okay, so let's see what it has to say. Okay. Gotta find it first. This is why this is so powerful. Okay, so let me just turn to the page here. Okay. Okay, so now, the runes were scribed by Odin. Okay. And Odin was like the god of gods. You can look up Odin, but, you know, he scribed the runes from hanging from a tree. He scribed. And these are Viking. And this is his rune. This is his rune. The blank rune it's called. The Unknowable, the Divine, Odin, the All-Father. Okay? It's pretty powerful. I got goosebumps right now, actually. It's awesome. Okay, blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and time again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The appearance of this rune can portend a death, but that death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. And here on this channel, we're spiritual warriors, okay? Here the Unknowable, capital U, here the Unknowable informs you that it, capital I, it is in motion in your life. In that blankness is held undiluted potential, at the same time both pregnant and empty. And here, this queen is pregnant, okay? Look at that. See that? She's pregnant. So this is pretty awesome. So, at the same time both pregnant and empty, this rune comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. Drawing the blank rune may bring to the surface our deepest fears. Will I fail? Question mark. Will I be abandoned? Question mark. Will it be taken away? Question mark. And yet our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all our fertile dreams are held within the blankness. And here we have the Empress fertile with child. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires. For how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? The blank rune often calls for no less an act of courage than an empty-handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. The Unknowable represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and their consequences, the lessons that are yours for this lifetime. And yet this rune teaches that the very depths of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. And this is in quotes. Nothing is predestined. What beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. Okay, in your life. Okay. Whenever you draw this blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. So that's really good. And I think we got some heavy players on this table right now. We can do it. We got to take that time, our alone time, though. You know, that's one thing when you're growing into a spiritual mindset. I'm going to just draw one more. Let's see, to balance it all out. But this was awesome. We pulled Odin. Odin came to our table. Okay. with the Empress, with the High Priestess, with all these hot people in the castle, King of Earth, the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Air, Intellect, the Queen of Love, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant himself, who talks to all these characters. You know, he's like his own boss. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, hold on. So, I'm going to bring it up right. It's called Berkana. Okay, Berkana. Berkana. I know its name, Berkana. Growth. Let me make sure. Growth. Berkana. Okay. It stands for growth. 123. Okay. Okay, 123. Berkana. Okay, so Berkana. Growth, rebirth, the birch tree. Another of the cycle runes, Berkana represents a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters. And we got a lot of, you know, like family here in the respect. They work together. Family matters, the relationship of the small self, small s self, to the capital S self. That's like your soul self, okay? Or to the divine. A rune that leads to blossoming and ripening, Berkana is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. And says here, this is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. And look at all this, you know, these are, you know, people are, you know, in the way of higher status, you know, or higher mind, you know. And again, a high priest is just, you can't take a course in that, you know. You got to be born that way, you know. Like that song Lady Gaga says, I was born this way. Okay, so what is called for here is to consider your issue with care and awareness. First disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. For this to happen, your will must be clear and controlled, your motives correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently and sometimes with expert help. Modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are all called for here. Okay, so be modest, have patience, be fair with others, and reach out with generosity. We all can help others. It's all called for here. Once resistance is dispersed and rectification carried out and seen to hold firm, then through steadfastness and right attitude, the blossoming can occur. Okay, so once resistance is dispersed and rectification carried out and seen to hold firm, then through steadfastness and right attitude, the blossoming can occur. And honestly, what came down, and that Odin opened with the runes, Odin, who scribed the runes. For those of you who are not familiar with the runes, Odin hung, hold on, I think there's a picture of him in here, or an image of how he hung upside down to scribe the runes. There he is. Okay, see this picture? Okay, I'll close with this. Odin on the, and I don't know how to pronounce this, but Odin on the Yggdrasil or world tree spies the runes. And Odin was famous also, or to have two ravens. And I forget their names right now, but he had two ravens that he always, but you can see there's a picture of one of them right there. But Odin on the Yggdrasil or world tree spies the runes. And here go the rune, the glyphs of the runes, okay? The speech of the High One. I know I hung on that windswept tree, swung there for 9 long nights, wounded by my own blade, bloodied for Odin, myself an offering to myself, bound to the tree that no man knows whither the roots of its run. None gave me bread, none gave me drink, down to the deepest depths I peered until I spied the runes. With a roaring cry I seized them up, then dizzy and fainting I fell. Well-being I won, and wisdom too. I grew and took joy in my growth. From a word to a word, I was led to a word. From a deed to another deed. And this was the Poetic Edda, circa AD 1200. Okay, but Odin is a very fascinating... Actually, before I read tarot, I read the runes. I didn't read tarot in the beginning. And I found these runes. This was when I was married, a long time ago. This has to be like 20 years, and we were in this little Key West with some of our friends, this other couple rather, and she was like me, a mystic. And but we go into this store, and I just approached this book, and I bought it then, and it changed my life. You know, it really, you know. And for those of you who follow me, you know, I'm into the metaphysics through my own family. They're all, you know, mediums in my family line, but that was the first divination system I ever picked up, and I was in Key West, Florida, and Odin has 2 ravens, and they have unusual names, and I wish I could remember right now, but you can look it up. All right, my sweethearts, you know, think about what your new beginnings will become. Write it down in your journals. Always keep pen and paper handy. And there's some people you're going to be meeting here, or maybe you are them yourself, okay? Or your alignment is heading that way, because these are people like in the castle already, okay? And nothing wrong with meeting them or becoming one of them, okay? We can change this world, my friends. I still believe that, even though it's, you know, this pandemic and all this. I don't want to talk too much about that, but and we're all in funk. I know I've been in funk. I'm not going to deny it. I've been in a funk, but I got to get out to the beach. You know, I've been in a funk, and then this funked me out. I'm like, Jesus, all I'm doing is like, I'm just painting my damn walls. I wish I was saying I was playing soccer somewhere, but that's all right. It happened for a reason, so I got a few more weeks for healing, but at least I didn't break it. You know what I mean? So, okay, my loves. Mucho love to all of you. I adore my friends on YouTube. Ciao, babies. Talk to you soon.